I'm Alan Kinney, Editorial Director with REIT.com, and we're in San Francisco for REITWorld 2013. Joining me is Ettore Santucci, partner with Goodwin Procter LLP. Ettore, we've been talking a lot lately about the past 20 years, the creation of the UPREIT structure, the use of operating partnership units to do that. Can you give us an idea of why this was such a big catalyst for the REIT industry?
You had this kind of confluence of events. You had lots of great real estate owned by the wrong people, by the wrong owners in the wrong vehicle with the wrong capitalization around it. And so it needed to be just moved to new owners, new capital structures, new vehicles. The problem is that there was a huge impediment, and that was the built-in gain that all these old owners had that basically made it completely unattractive to roll these assets over straight up. Basically, the economic gain in the assets wasn't sufficient to compensate for the tax friction that would have been created, because this real estate was depreciated real estate, had been held in partnership, that had created lots of negative capital. It was just it was impossible. The tax cost would have been prohibitive.
Okay, so can you explain to us just how does it work?
You have a bunch of people who own real estate in partnerships, closely held partnership, 1, 2, 4 assets. And you just want to move it over to a new pooled vehicle that owns lots and lots of assets in diversified solution. The cash flow is better, the risk is lower, you can refinance the debt, you can have lower leverage, you can have a growth vehicle, you can have equity, you can have access to the markets, the capital markets. It's beautiful. All you need to do is put a partnership underneath the REIT vehicle and allow the owners of equity in the special purpose entities to exchange. It's a tax-deferred exchange. The tax friction, the tax cost evaporates. Simple. The new owners get what they want, great real estate in a diversified vehicle, good cash flow. The REIT as a whole is greater in value than the sum of its SPE parts. They get access to new equity, there's no tax leakage. All the proceeds from the IPO go to refinance debt, bring down leverage altogether. The old owners get to continue to play. They want to be in real estate. They roll over their equity. They don't recognize any tax. They don't need to pull out any cash. They actually have equity in a diversified vehicle that's better quality, less risk, more growth. And off they go.
Okay, it was so simple. Why did it take so long to kind of come up with this idea?
The problem was, like in all things, somebody had to say, this is not too good to be true. This is, in fact, just true. And at the time, it was tremendously stressful. One of my partners was the one who was basically asked the question, is this too good to be true? Does this work? Can it really be this good? And this was Taubman. It was the required tax opinion to have the Taubman IPO go forward, and people like my partner, Ed Glazer, they just thought it through from first principles. You just connect all the dots from the beginning to the end, and he says, well, yes, this works. As a matter of tax law, this works. It was a little stressful to sign the firm's name to that opinion, because many people said it can't work, it shouldn't work, it won't work. It did work. Today you look back and say, well, it's as simple as the plow. Just bend a piece of metal, hit you to an ox, and off it goes. And so the OPU is really just for now 2 decades done its job, done exactly what it was built to do.
Ettore, thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure, thank you.
And for more on this and other REIT news and analysis, be sure to visit REIT.com.